Hi, this is Stacia of Ellis Family Farms, and you're going to hear some chainsaw noise in the background. We've got a young man who came to us several months ago, and he said he needed some place to put some cattle, and he was going to use our property for that. And then as it kind of turned out, we don't have very good fencing here. This whole place is, it's run down. So he came back a couple weeks ago, and he offered to take down all of our junk trees. And that was hard for me because I was trying to get trees here, but they're right. It's kind of getting overtaken. Can buy a bunch of little trees, and we do need to turn it back into pasture again. Of course, I want to keep the good. We told him to keep the oaks and some of the bigger trees, and so he's actually preparing and getting rid of all these little junk trees and getting it prepared so that he can do some haying this summer. And you know what? God bless him. It's going to work out better for us in the long run anyway, so I'm really grateful for that. It's a beautiful Monday morning. It's February 1st, and the sun came out. We had about 8.85 inches of rain over the weekend, and that was kind of nice, but I was sick. I know, everybody's wearing masks. How the heck do you get sick if you wear a mask? Well, for one thing, I don't wear a mask, but regardless, Kinsey does, and she brought home something, and even wearing a mask, she brought home something. It was not COVID, it's just body aches, slept, a little bit of a cough. And I'm feeling a lot better. I don't have my strength back yet, but at least I can get back to work. And I think Tom's coming down with it, though, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. So it was nothing major at all. I mean, had me down for a couple of days, but, that's kind of life. So over the weekend while I was down, apparently our seedling mats came in, and I want to go check on that here in a few minutes, and I got to get some more seeds in the ground. But first I want to check on the seed mats and see how the onions were that we started the other day, and I need to sift that dirt. I got to go buy some dirt. Hopefully I can do that later on today. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do it another day. I don't know. But whatever dirt I do have, the potting soil, I've got to get it sifted. It's just too difficult to do the mini soil blocks with it. And part of me goes, well, why don't you go to the bigger soil blocks? Well, yeah, I could, but I'm using seeds of different ages and lots of different germination rates. And so right now I want to start them with the little seeds or the little blocks, and then work up to bigger ones, and then hopefully by then I can get them into the ground wherever they need to be. That's my plan. I'm hoping to be really diligent and keeping on top of it this year, but we'll have to see. I think I will be, because it is indoors, and and he did get one of the grow lights. He found the fixtures, and he did get one of the grow lights going. Well, the fluorescent lights. So not only do I have a seedling mat, warming mat, but I've got grow lights, one set of grow lights too. So actually, I'm kind of excited about that, and that's going to be kind of cool for that. It is beautiful and sunny, but it's still only 32 degrees outside, and I had to go around the corner because there's a breeze, and anytime there's a breeze, it's cold. So let's see what we can get done today. Oh, also, it's, I don't know, I'm weird. I have a first Monday of the month, wash everything in the house day, and I've always had that for several years anyway. It's not literally everything in the house. I don't pull curtains and stuff down, but first Monday of the month is when I'm pulling comforters, switching out things, every Monday I strip and make beds, strip and put clean sheets on the bed and stuff like that. But yeah, the first Monday is like, yep, bring it on. We got to get it washed. And so that always makes for a busy day too. But we'll see what we can get done in the meantime and check it out. Well, he did get the light up there. But he didn't put it underneath it. Okay. So I guess I will figure out how to get this stuff hooked. Okay, I've got two different plug-ins. I can do the light on one side, and I can do the heat pad mat on the other side because I don't have another power bar. Just not exactly sure why he didn't do it, but hey, at least he got it set up. I should be happy for that, huh? So let's get that done. Well, I guess I was wrong about the water spray bottle. I was going to miss the onion seeds, but there's soap in the bottle, so I guess I got to clean that up too. So I'll take that over. I'll probably do it in the barn because that thing leaks so badly. Don't, no. That's not for you to chew on. Trying to eat the tablecloth. Okay, so I got the heat mat. No, stop it. I got the heat mat plugged in, and I guess I better put it back up underneath there. And go wash out the water bottle, and then start sifting some dirt. This is that frame that I built to go over my brooder that I've used over time, but it also works really good as a sifter. And what was in here I dumped into this thing, so now I'm trying to see if I can get it dumped back into here without making too big a mess. But you can see some of the twigs and stuff in this that I'm trying to make into blocks like a bonehead. So this works real good, and this is just 1/4 inch hardware cloth that I made a frame for with some scrap lumber that I had. I don't remember where I got that lumber. Oh, there's even a rock in here. Oh, look, no wonder I couldn't make these into blocks. Look how much stuff is here. Let me see if I'll get the camera. Look at that. That's all wood chips and debris. Golly, that's a lot for just no more dirt than I put in there. But I guess that means that it did its job, huh? We'll get this one done, and I've got some stuff that I already had watered. Got some. Oh, it was damp too, but I add it to it to sift it, or make an attempt at it anyway. This should block up much easier anyway when we get this done. Let's see if I'd done this first. Life would have been easier already. Golly, that's a lot of debris. I see it doesn't take that long either. But I do want to show you the dirt I have left. See, there's still some sticks and stuff in it. That's a lot better, a lot more fine. That should block up more easily. So at least we got this one done. And when I get my next bag, I'm going to learn my lesson, and I'm going to go ahead and sift it first. Well, of all the seeds that I have, I believe I am caught up. So we've got the onions that I planted last week. This is asparagus. This is cauliflower. This is butter crunch head lettuce. And this is called salad bowl leaf lettuce. And I think I'm starting the lettuces a little bit early according to the numbers, but you know what? It's lettuce, and I've got a bunch. And so it's not going to hurt anything to get these into the ground. So, but it looks like everything else is not going to be ready to be started until February 15th. So that's what I'm going to do. This is what I wanted to get done. I wanted to get caught up on my dates, get them as many seeds in the ground as I possibly can. And February 15th, I'll be back out here again and see what else. Well, I'm going to be out here keeping an eye on this stuff too, but yep, it has begun. I should have known that I had that zoomed up when I was looking at the seeds. Oh, well, at least you know what the seeds look like, huh? Okay, now it's getting late in the day, but I think I can get started on this project. And it's going to take a little bit of work, so I need to get started on it regardless how much I get done today. But I'm kind of excited about it, and it's going to get us closer to getting some okay. I'm getting the ducklings approximately the 15th of this month, a couple more weeks. I'll have to look. It might be the 13th. I can't remember for sure. That might be when they hatch. Regardless, in a couple of weeks, I'm getting some ducklings. And you know that I was wanting to get a brooder built. So let's check into what we got to do with that. First of all my birds are out saying, well, did you bring scraps? Every other time you come out here, you bring scraps. But I did not this time. This is a mess I gotta get done. But also at the same time, you can't tell it very well, but the ground is higher here and it goes down here. So what I'm gonna have to start doing, I'm gonna clear this out. And I'm wondering, I'm going to figure out a level place. I was thinking about, because I wanted to put the brooder up here and then put the fence over here, but if it's more level here, I may put the brooder there and move less dirt and go ahead and put that fence, that 10 by 10 fence over in here. I don't know. So I guess the first thing we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to get this mess cleaned up, get it out of the way, drag that over, and see how it fits in here. And I may have Tom at least put our brains together to see what's the best thing to do. Or I may just start getting this stuff out of the way and just start leveling. Because one way or another, I guess it's probably going to have to be leveled. So, yep, I got 2 weeks to get all this done. So, let's get started. Okay, I don't know what happened with my camera, but it died in the middle of it. That's a bummer. Regardless, I'm excited about this book. It covers a whole lot of stuff and how to build it. And I mean, like, I think this is several hundred chickens that they put underneath this. Those are egg laying baskets there. And yes, you'd take a tractor to move that from around the property, but still, you know, this is set up where it can be scalable. And it can be brought down, which means you can bring it up or down. So I'm excited. I was waiting for this book. This was my Christmas present from Tom. And we weren't able to get it on the first round of printing. This is the second round of printing. And yes, I'm excited. Yoo-hoo!